Hello everyone, I am back. This video is for Kristy. She did not ask for this video, but she did comment asking me, did I really throw away my B5 journal? Yeah, I did. And I told her that I would make a video because it would not only give her a visual of my system, but it would also help me to be in a better mood. So, this is what it is. So thank you, Kristy. I appreciate you. So here it is. So this row right here are all A5. All the A5s, this right here is the divider journal. Everything to this side are all journals that I will never throw away. I write in them. I just grab a journal, maybe write on a page or two, and then I put it back, flip through it, look at it, because they have some of my favorite stickers in it. So these will never be, disposed of because they can't be repurposed. They're beautiful covers, and I want to keep them. I have some of my favorite stickers in them, but they are completed as far as decor, you know. Now, from this on, all of these need to be decorated. They're not completely decorated. I know some people, they decorate and then they write and then they put their book away. I don't fully. Like, I will start laying down foundations of a theme for stickers. And then when I'm ready to write on them, I might add a splash of ink. I might, add something extra to it. But for the most part, these books have washi, they have boxes, they have the Monday through Fridays on them, they have the stickers. I can definitely add ink to the pages. But as far as stickers go, that's it. It's maxed. All of these need to be finished. And now down here is the same thing. All of these are journals that need to be finished as far as decorating. And then here is my beautiful B5s. And the ones that have decor on the covers are like $20. I'm not paying $20 for a B5. Not saying that it's not worth it, but it's just that I got these for $10 and $8. The only color that I wasn't able to get was black because it was sold out. And eventually I'll get black. And unfortunately, these are lined. And I prefer plain or dot grid. And these I'm working on right now. But I'm also working on these. So these are books that will never, ever, ever be trashed or recycled. Never. I will always keep these. Now down here, these are TNs. These TNs have Planner Perfect in them. Planner Perfect covers in them. I am never going to throw these out. Never, ever, ever. They will be here forever. And if I happen to finish writing in a TN from Planner Perfect, well, my favorite stuff is in there. So I'm just gonna leave it, or I'm gonna tear up the best pages out and tip it into another TN. The other good thing about Planner Perfect is if you do fill up the book, you can detach the cover and use it as a tip-in, and you'll never lose your cover. Now, this book right here, this is my main system. This is my main thing. And there is a cheap dollar store A5 that's in here. And when I'm finished with that, that will get trashed. That will get recycled. There will be no reason for me to keep it because the stickers that are in it are like my least favorite. And it's just nothing to keep. It's nothing. If I want the cover, I can detach it and throw the book away. If there's some stickers that are in there that I really wanted, I can just tear that page out and tip it in to something else. And then down here, right here is all of my A5 journals. And as you can see, here is one that is ready to be used. And it's already been decorated enough. I just need to ink the pages, but it's already been decorated enough. I might add some quotes, big black bold quotes, but for the most part, it is completed. I might need to add some stuff. That's why that's there. But when I'm done with this book, I have no intentions of getting rid of it. I really don't. But if I do, I will tear out a page that I really like and tip it in somewhere else. And then I'll detach this cover and use it as a tip in as well, because it's a beautiful cover. But let's see. Now, let me give you the, okay, now this is a perfect example. This is pretty, and I can easily detach this cover and use it as a tip in. I would never trash this cover. But the journal has some of my least favorite stickers in it. Right? And I'm not going to save this. I'm not saving this. Once this is filled, this book will go into the recycling bin. Right? But the cover, not the back, but this part, I'll cut it up and I'll use it as a tip in. So that is what I mean when I say that I recycle my journals when I'm done using them. Same thing with this one. I'll keep the cover, but I'll get rid of the book once I'm done. In the video that I just uploaded, it's uploading right now, I am sitting at the dining room table, and there is a standard TN that has no cover on it. And I'm telling you all that I finished the book and now it's going into the recycling bin. There was no reason to keep that standard TN. No reason whatsoever. I had some my least favorite stickers was in it. And it's just standard TNs because I cleaned out my system on how I'm doing things. I no longer use standard. The only standard I have is right here with heads, and it has hymns and prayers and scriptures in it. So this will never be trashed. But outside of refilling this is done. This is completely done. It will never be completely filled up, but the scriptures and and the hymns, there's always room for more in that TN. So that's like a treasure. But as far as me buying any more standard TNs, that's out. So that's why I have standard TNs on that little carousel on the kitchen dining room table. So that way if Gary and I are having tea, or I just want to pray, or I feel like journaling, I can just grab a standard TN and start writing. It doesn't take up any space. But once it's done, I will recycle the whole thing, even the cover, because it's just your standard cardboard cover. Nothing, I just have a little piece of scrapbook paper, like this, covering it to make it look pretty. But it's nothing worth saving, And these right here, these are some more standard not standard. These are some more A5s. And same thing here. There's some, see, look, I put a tip in, so I can always remove this pretty card. And again, these are stickers that, I'm just not feeling, these are all my disposable A5s. And they go into this. They go into my main system because I have to have something that I do. And then this is just a clear Midori cover that I had that was extra that I did not want to get rid of. So that's that. And these are just Happy Planner stuff that I didn't want to get rid of. The only one that I don't really use is the big. This is just for out in the living room. But I'm not going to keep this out there. I just keep this with the rest of the stash. And so that's where my big Happy Planner is. But yeah, I have some that I get rid of. In my bathroom, I have a huge A5 hardcover that's inside of, wait a minute, it looks like, sort of like this. I have an A5 like this in my bathroom. And when I'm done with it, I will probably trash it, probably recycle it. but I guarantee you it's over 300, it's 400 pages. And I can guarantee you I'll be dead before I can finish it. This book right here, it's the same thing. I will use this and then I'll get another one. And whatever pages in here that are really pretty, I will use them for a tip-in for another book. But this book in here is also disposable. But I'm feeling like at the rate that I've been writing in it, I will probably be dead before I finish writing in this book. Because this, again, is another one that I think is like 400 pages. And that's cool. I mean, I'm cool with that. This is the one that I was working on. See that there? Because this is just a homemade band. I didn't like the band the way it was before. And so I just changed it around and made it my own. That was in a fit of rage. That was when I was in a really bad mood. And I was like, I got to burn this negative energy off. And what is it that I'm settling with? Okay, this is one of the things that pisses me off is I don't like the way that the band is on this book. So I fixed it. I made it to where I want it to be. And then there you go. And then it's just, some people turn to drugs. Some people turn to smoking. And I just go and I'm like, I made a list of everything that I wanted to fix and change and alter in my planner system, in my journal system that I was just settling for. And then I just went and I did it. And I did it all in one day, and so I'm happy about that. And, like I said, just throwing out stuff that I don't like. But yeah, I do. I know a lot of you don't. When you write in your journals, you keep them. Where am I going to keep them? Kristy, I don't have any more space to store anything. And here's the thing. I will never go back and read it. I'll never go back and read it. So why am I saving it? It's just making clutter. So when I make memories on my videos, like I said, I have holidays and vacations and some things that are private, but I can always go back and look at a video that I made for you guys and see what I had. That was why I wanted to make one more video with the butterfly journal, because I wanted to do a flip through, let you guys see it, because there's some ladies who had asked me to show them after the pen. But then I can look at it too. And I can go back and I can look at it. There are journals that I've trashed recycled in the past. And I wish I still had them because I didn't tear out some of the prettier pages and use them as tip-ins. But I can always play the video and I can see that flip through of that book that I recycled. So yeah, that's how I do things. But yeah, I have those that I don't recycle. They're here forever. And then I have those that once I'm done with it, it's gone. And it's no big deal because I'm going to save that cover and use it as a tip-in. I'm going to save the inside page if it's something that's really pretty and use it as a tip-in. Laminate it, use it as a tip-in, And then here's this. Here's the big surprise. I have undo. So if there is a sticker that I really, really like, and I'm like, I really don't want this journal anymore. I don't need it. I can always use undo and get that sticker off of there. Now, I don't know if there is a statute of limitations for how long undo, how long a sticker has to be pressed down in order for undo to work. So if I go and I find a sticker that's been pressed down for weeks or months, and I decide, I really don't want to lose the sticker, but I don't want to tear the page out and use it as a tip-in just because I just want this one sticker, I can always use undo and just save the life of that sticker if it's a sticker that I really, really like. So I got a system. I definitely have a system, and it's working. It really is. It's definitely working. So I hope that kind of answers your question and give you a little bit of clarity on how I do things. Um, it made me happy to make the video, and I appreciate you, Kristy. Thank you so much for taking the time not only to watch my videos, but to comment. So I appreciate it. So thank you again, and I will see you real soon, God willing, in the next one. Bye.